Yo, what's up, guys? It's Chase here. I am pretty tired right now. I just spent pretty much all day playing the Splatfest. I played a bit of the EU Splatfest, and then I played majority of the NA one. It just ended a couple hours ago now. So I'm very tired. I just want to sleep. My eyes are like burned from looking at the screen so much. But I did want to make a video just talking about, my thoughts. I'm not going to get super specific, but just my general thoughts for you guys, because I know some of you are probably curious what I think. Not all of you, but some of you. But no, in general though, just very general. I liked it. Of course, I liked it. How could you not like this? It's just Splatoon. It feels like it feels a lot like Splatoon 2, like mechanic wise. Just like how the game feels, like how you control your character, how you aim, all that basic stuff. It feels pretty much exactly the same, to be honest with you. And that's not a bad thing. Yeah, it's basically like the exact same mechanics, just with new specials, new weapons, and then like a couple new moves that they added in, which is greatly appreciated. But no, it's really good. Like it's like Splatoon 2, but they fixed all the problems that we had. You know, they got rid of like ink armor, stingray. Well, they didn't really get rid of missiles, but they weren't in this Splatfest, so technically those are gone too, and that was very appreciated. But yeah, no, just and all the maps that we played on, the new specials. I mean, yeah, okay, there's a couple like weird things about the maps, but majority of the maps were good. The only map that I didn't really care for was well, there was two that I didn't care for. Um, what was it called? Mahi Mahi. I know a lot of people were kind of upset about that one because they kind of changed a lot of it, and they kind of ripped the heart and soul out of it, as I heard some people say. I didn't mind it. I do agree it was a little crammed before the water lowers. But it was okay. But yeah, it's definitely not the same charm as the first one. I also, just personally, I don't care for Museum D'Alfonsino that much. I know that's a map a lot of people like, so I'm sorry if that offends you. But just personally, I don't care for it. I recall liking it more in Splatoon 1 than this game too. And then Undertale Spillway was another one where it's like, it's fine, but it's a little awkward. But yeah, the rest of them though, like all the other maps, I loved. I especially loved Scorch Gorge. I think that was a great stage. I liked Eeltail Alley. What was the other one? Mincemeat Metalworks. That one was good too. I only played on that one a little bit, but it was good. And I think there was a couple other ones I played on too. But those were all good. Yeah. So that was good. Let's talk weapons. So I played some Tetra Dualies, of course. I started with Tetra Dualies. That was the weapon I played the most. And then I tried a bit of this. Tried a bit of the Splatana because the Splatana greatly interested me. That's a weapon that I wanted to consider pocketing. And then I tried a couple other weapons here and there just to try out some specials and stuff. But the main two weapons that I played were here I played three weapons. I played the Tetra Dualies, I played the Splatana, and I played the Splat Dualies. Those are the main three that I played. And I did play a little bit of the bow as well, and I played like one or two games of some other weapons, but I'm not counting those. But I did play like 5 games of the bow or the stringer, the tri-stringer, whatever you want to call it. So I had some stuff to say about that. But let's talk Tetris first, because I know that's what most of you want to hear me talk about. It feels great. It already feels way better than 2. They just made the weapon feel smoother. Like they made the animation for when you do the slides, like it, because it looks very jagged in Splatoon 2. Like your character just like jerks back and forth really fast. But like they actually like put more effort into the animation, so it looks very smooth in this game. And I don't know, they just feel better. I don't know what they did. Yeah, just the way the weapon shoots and the way it rolls, it just feels more fluid. Feels like they put more care into it, so that's great. But in terms of the actual kit, Autobomb's still fine on it. Now Reef Slider. Okay, I was skeptical about Reef Slider. I'll admit I was skeptical, but after playing a whole day with it, I will say that I think this is currently it's a top tier special. It's not the best special. That of course goes to Tacticooler. because Tacticooler is broken in a variety of ways. But no, Reef Slider though is very, very good. And I think it's balanced too, because there's the whole lag startup thing. Like you can't, you're not invincible right away. You're vulnerable, so you can't. Unlike Splashdown, you can't use it on a jump in, because if you do that, you're just gonna die because it activates too slow. But no, I like it. It's a strategic special. It's not a panic special. You gotta just use it. When you see an opening, but you can't just pop it and save yourself, which I really like about it. And also, it gets a lot of like doubles and sometimes even triples. If you guys want to see a cool like triple or quad, check out the short I just posted yesterday, last night. That's a good clip right there if you want to see how powerful the Reef Slider is. But no, Tetra Dualies, A++ for me. I think Tetra Dualies like have the potential to be like X tier. Okay, not X tier. Maybe like S tier. It won't be the top weapon in the game, but like it's up there though. I really think it's just hard to play, so some people won't use it, but it's up there though. Let's see. So I also used the Splatana, guys. I'm sorry, but the Splatana was a bit of a letdown for me. This thing is super weak. Okay, again, we're talking the Splatana Wiper. The Splatana Stamper wasn't playable. I think the Splatana Stamper will be better. We're talking about the Splatana Wiper. Despite how cool it looks, this weapon was pretty lackluster to play with. So weak. Also hard to aim with too, because when you do the charge shot, it's very narrow hitbox. So like you have to aim pretty perfectly. It ain't no roller. Like you got to be way more precise than with a roller, even with a vertical flick. And then also, in order to one-shot someone, you have to like do this weird like charge dash forward thing. And sometimes, I don't know. I guess you just gotta hold your stick forward when you do it, but it wouldn't come out sometimes. And then also, it just didn't paint as much as I thought it would. I guess it's the Splatana Stamper. That's the one that paints a lot. But yeah, this one, it didn't seem to paint that much. From what I was seeing, it paints okay. It's definitely not like the worst weapon in the game in terms of paint or anything. But like, I just expected it to paint a little more, I guess. But yeah, despite the flaws though, like it was still fun. I enjoyed playing it. But yeah, it's not, unless it gets some buffs, it's not something I'm gonna take too seriously. But if they do buff it, I will try and pick it up, because that is something I do want to play, like as a side. I played some Splat Dualies just because those are the only other Dualies. I gotta play those. They feel good too. Not as good as Tetras, but they do feel pretty good. Suction Bomb, solid on it, just like K Dualies in Splatoon 2. And then Crab Tank. Crab Tank, I like Crab Tank. It's a very just like it just clutches out some things. Like if you damage someone, they start getting away from you. You just pop out that Crab Tank. You fire the rapid fire mode, they're dead. And also the other mode it has, like where it shoots like a little ball and it explodes. That's really powerful. You can just shoot that over walls, and then like it's kind of like a little like explosher shot, kind of. I guess that's the best way to describe it. Shoots a little like explosher shot, except it lands faster, I think, than an explosher shot. That's really good also. And then it is slow, like because you could like transform into a little ball and move around, but it's super slow. Like, I mean, it is a tank, so it makes sense, but I'm just saying, it's slow. So you're not really gonna be moving around much with that thing. It's not like Baller. But yeah, Crab Tank is good. Now, I did play like a good 5, 6, 7 games with the Tri-Stringer, the bow. And yeah, this thing, it feels better than I thought it would, because when I first saw it, I was like, dude, I never want to play this thing. It looks terrible. And it is kind of terrible. It's very weak. Doesn't paint that well. It has the Splatana syndrome. Same kind of thing going on here. I do think the Tri-Stringer, it's a weapon where like I feel like if you're really good with positioning and you're always there to like cover your team when they're going in and you're helping them out, I feel like it's good in that regard. It's a very good like assist weapon, but it's not good by itself. If someone rushes you, it's so hard to kill them. You're basically always dead. I swear, you can tap shot someone with that thing like 4 times and they still live. It's so dumb. I know it's probably not 4 times, because I think 4 times actually does kill them mathematically, but it feels like you hit them 4 times and then they live, and it's very frustrating. In order to one-shot someone, like you have to be so perfect with the aim. It's just crazy. But yeah, I still had fun playing it. Both the new weapons, like, while they're not very good in my opinion, they're very fun. So, take that how you will. Let's talk about the Squid Roll, Squid Surge. I barely used it. I practiced it in the training room before the Splatfest opened. I felt good, and then when I started playing, I just keep forgetting about it. It's very hard to incorporate those into your gameplay, I feel like. Now, yeah, if you just spam it, you'll probably start incorporating it better, but I wasn't really focused on that too much. And especially with Tetra Dualies, I feel like it's super hard to really get the squid roll in there, because I feel like sometimes it's just better to just normal dodge roll, because then you get your better accuracy, But I'm sure there's benefits to it. I think doing like the squid roll off a wall is probably the most effective thing with it. Yeah, because that can kind of catch some enemies off guard. But like, when you're just doing it normally on the ground, like, I don't know, I feel like enemies can just see that coming, and then I do it, and then, like, I just die anyways because the enemies just paint my feet. So yeah, I haven't really got the hang of squid roll yet, but I'm sure there's some amazing new tech on the way. I know there's already a ton of tech for it, but there's some probably even more down the line that's gonna make it even more broken. But yeah, so, and then Squid Surge, that one's even more situational. Like, I don't think I used that more than like twice, and I only used it twice on Scorched Gorge just because I wanted to see what it felt like. But yeah, after that, I don't think I ever bothered. To be quite real with you guys. Okay, so that stuff is out of the way. Okay, let's get into something a little more negative now. So there's a new mode, as you guys know. Opens up halfway during the Splatfest. It's called Tricolor Turf War. So here, I'll say this. I think the concept of this is very cool. I like how there's 3 teams fighting. The way they did it was interesting, and on paper, I thought it sounded cool. But when you actually play it, keep in mind I picked Team Scissors, guys. For the North American one, I was Team Scissors. So, and then when the Splatfest was halfway, they announced that Team Scissors was in the lead. So for Tricolor Turf War, the winning team, you get 4 players, but you all start in the center of the map, and you got to like defend the center of the map, because like this little signal thing appears, and then you got to like to guard it so the enemy team doesn't capture it. If the enemy team does capture it, then they get like this gigantic sprinkler thing that starts mega painting the map, and it's like kind of broken. It's very hard to outpaint that thing. So yeah, so that's that. But see, the thing is, it's very hard for Team Scissors in this case to defend the middle. It's very hard. You just have to watch so many angles. One slip up, they will get that ultra signal, and then once they get that, it's super hard to outpaint, guys. Like, so hard. So yeah, I think the main problem with the mode is that it's just very unbalanced. And I'm not the only one saying this, by the way, guys. It's all over Twitter. Like 90% of people seem to not like it. So I do think Nintendo's gonna probably change it, because they saw this like, oh well, that didn't work too well. So they're probably gonna make a few adjustments. Who knows? And also, was there another map besides Sturgeon that you could do the Tricolor Turf War on? I don't think you could, because I played a decent amount, and it seemed to only be Sturgeon for the Tricolor Turf War, which that was kind of disappointing. I was hoping to try other maps on that, especially because I just don't like Sturgeon. But yeah, so Tricolor Turf War, ambitious, but I don't think it worked out too well. Lots of people didn't seem to like it, so make some changes, or I probably won't play it anymore. Personally. But yeah, guys, no, that's I think that's about it. That's all I want to say. Again, I don't want this to be too long. I just want to give you guys my general thoughts. But no, the game feels good. Like, that's just the best way to describe it. It feels good. You can tell there was care put into it. One thing I will say, like one other negative thing while playing this, was that it's weird compared to Splatoon 2. Like, some things were less laggy, like they fixed it, but other things seemed more laggy, and it was very strange. And one thing that was more laggy was I felt like I was getting a lot more like lag trades compared to like Splatoon 2. Like, you'll kill someone, then they kill you like shortly after. Like, I was getting a lot of that. And it's weird because I play Splatoon 2, and like that, yeah, that happens in Splatoon 2, but it was happening like at least once or twice per game in this demo. And it wasn't just me, because I asked other people, like, yo, are you guys like getting this too, or is my internet just sucking? And people were saying, like, oh yeah, no, I'm getting it too. So, it's not just me. So I don't know. Negus, I was talking to him about it, and he said that like a reason why that might be happening is because a lot of new people are playing, and a lot of them aren't using wired connections. So a lot of people are probably laggy. That might be playing into it, and that's true. That might be a reason why that's happening. But besides that, though, like the game, it feels good, man. Just like being able to play Tetra, it feels so smooth, so sophisticated. You can tell they put some effort into it, and that just makes me really happy. I think that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it, guys. For all I have to say, I appreciate you listening. Let me know down below. Comment your thoughts on the Splatfest. Let me know things that you liked, didn't like. What would you improve about it? I'm very curious about that. Like, what would you guys improve? And did you like Tricolor Turf 4? Let me know that as well. Okay, guys, that's going to be all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go crawl into bed and sleep for a good 10 hours. So, yeah, thank you for listening. Good night and goodbye.